Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, and in this video we are going to be looking at the Peli Swarm deck. Yes, we looked at building a sort of a Peli Swarm deck in the video when we were looking at the basic hero guides. Now we're going to be looking at the specific deck that are built with the Peli Swarm in mind, following those sort of guidelines that I put out on Hearthstone Elite, as well as in my video. So, just to reiterate quickly what the Peli really is very, very good at, and with the fact that the Paladin is very good at handling minions. So what we're going to be looking at is a deck built around that premise, that the Peli is very good with lots of minions on the board, and things like not having specific removal spells, because we're going to use our minions themselves in order to help keep our board clear and to keep doing damage to our opponent. So, with that said, let's go and take a look at the deck itself. So here you can see, here's my Peli Swarm deck. We've got all of our cards down the side, so let's just go through them quickly and then kind of explain the thinking behind them. And let's start at the top. We've got Blessing of Might, which gives a minion +3 attack. A pretty obvious spell to put on a minion, which can help obviously pick off our opponent's minions or just help push through more damage to our opponent. Hand of Protection is one of these spells that we use to keep our minions protected. So if we need to clear away some of his stuff on the board, drop a Hand of Protection instead of a direct damage spell, and we can hit our opponent without taking any damage or losing our own minions. Argent Protector is the same kind of thinking, except in this case it also gives us another minion on the board, which is very useful. So, you know, we keep a minion protected, let it do its damage, won't die, and we've got a 2/2 on the board as well with that. Now, because we're summoning a lot of minions onto the board, the Knife Juggler is really useful for that, because it will throw a little dagger out that deals 1 damage to a random enemy every time we summon a minion, which includes tokens. So if you summon, for example, a Murloc Tidehunter, that will throw 2 daggers out, which is kind of useful. Now, the Murloc Tidehunter obviously is just included because it helps fill our board up with extra minions. So even if it's just a 1/1 or a 2/1, it doesn't matter. We need numbers. And that's really where the Peli Swarm is effective, when you start putting out a lot of numbers of stuff onto the board. And because of the fact that we're having minions, using the Sword of Justice is a good idea, because this will automatically buff any minions and tokens summoned onto the field. So again, with the Murloc Tidehunter, that 1/1 Murloc Scout, if we have a Sword of Justice, it becomes a 2/2. Which is kind of useful, helps push more damage out and make them slightly more difficult to kill. Now, the Raid Leader is included because it's able to buff our attack on our minions, which is useful, obviously. If we've got lots of numbers on the board, giving every single one of them an extra attack value, that's pretty useful. The Razorfen Hunter, same reason as the Murloc Tidehunter, is to get out more minions. Even if it's just a 1/1 boar, again, Sword of Justice and Raid Leader, Hand of Protection, all these things, help us keep these minions alive and doing a lot of damage. True Silver Champion, this is really the only thing that's included as some way to help pick off things that our opponent puts out. But it's very useful as well because it's very flexible, so you can either pick off an enemy minion with this or just put damage out through to your opponent, which is kind of useful. Usually you tend to keep this in play when you've got until you've got things to pick off, unless the 4 damage it does is going to finish your opponent off and win you the game. Consecration, this is also one of the few spells that we've got in the deck for, dealing damage to enemy minions, and this is very useful because while using your own minions to pick off your opponent's stuff, sometimes you just need something that will do damage to all of them, which is very, very useful. That's why this is included. Defender of Argus, kind of obvious. It'll buff adjacent minions and give them taunt. So if you do need some extra protection on your hero, on your paladin, dropping this can help with that and helps them do a bit more damage, which is always useful and harder to kill. So hey, why not? Draggling Mechanics, same reason as the Murloc Tidehunter and the Razorfen Hunter, so that we can just get more minions out onto the field. Pretty simple that, and these are not bad minions. I mean, it's a 2/4 and a 2/1, not bad. Sen'jin Shieldmaster, just to help give some protection as well. This is one of the better taunts in the game, which is why I've included it. And 3/5 for 4 mana with the potential buffs and Hand of Protections or Argent Protector giving a Divine Shield. Pretty useful. Silverhand Knight, again, just to help get more minions into the field. And this is definitely one of the better ones of this. It costs only 5 mana for a 4/4 and a 2/2. That's pretty nice. Buff that up with your Raid Leader and your Defender of Argus or the Stormwind Champion, which I have down here, and it gets pretty powerful. So obviously the Stormwind Champion is just there to help buff things, and it's a 6/6 on its own, which is also pretty useful. So I like to try and include these buff minions that give you another minion on the field, so that you're increasing your numbers, which is quite useful. And then finally I decided to include Onyxia only because she has that summon 1/1 whelps until your side of the battlefield is full. So if you happen to have a Ray Leader out, or even better, a Stormwind Champion, you now have more powerful minions. With the Stormwind Champion, they'll become 2/2 whelps, which is always useful. And you've got an 8/8, well, with the Stormwind Champion a 9/9, so hey, why not? If you need to suddenly fill the board, you've got a nice big legendary there, especially if your opponent has been using a lot of board clear. This helps you just get back up there with a lot of minions very, very quickly. Alright, so that is the basic look at the at the deck. Now, how about we go and look at jumping into some gameplay? Alright guys, looks like our first game here is against a hunter. This is not necessarily a bad thing, so I'm just going to drop that Silverhand Knight because he's a bit more late game. I'm wondering if I should drop a Blessing of Might. Should I drop both of them? I'm not sure. They're a bit later in the game, really. Actually, I'm going to keep one. I'm going to keep the Dragoning Mechanic as well. It's a nice card to have available, at 4 turns. And for some reason, I'm lagging quite a bit here. But hey. Alright, so we've got the Knife Juggler for turn 2, which is quite nice. And we have the coin. I'm just going to greet our opponent here. So let's see what he does for his first turn. As I thought, nothing. So now we've got an option. We can coin into the Knife Juggler, which not necessarily a bad idea, but he could have an Arcane Shot to just pick that off. Maybe I should just use that to suck up one of his spells quick. Actually, I think I'm going to keep the coin for turn 3, and I can play my Dragoning Mechanic. Drop the Knife Juggler on turn 2, drop the Dragoning Mechanic on turn 3. Oh, Razor Hunter I've got. So yeah, we've got some options there. Now my problem is if I drop this now, he's just going to pick it off with his Crocolisk. So I think on turn... Interesting. I think I'm going to, on turn 3, I'll drop the Ardra Protector and the Knife Juggler together, and then keep them protected. So for now, just going to drop a token and end my turn, and then on the next turn I'm going to drop these 2 with the coin, so that'll help a bit. He should really pick that off, and why not? Yeah, well done. Very clever boy. Okay, so now I'm going to drop my Knife Juggler, and then I'm going to drop a coin into my Ardra Protector and keep him protected, and he'll deal 1 damage. Okay. So next turn I'm going to drop my Dragoning Mechanic probably. We'll see how that goes, because I might even just drop the Razor Hunter and a Blessing of Might on this guy to take out that, but we'll see how the Knife Juggler goes. So I think I will drop the Razor Hunter and see where the daggers go. Now he could pick off... Okay, he's going to pick that off instead. Okay, he's going to trade. Yeah, he doesn't want to take his taunt into that Divine Shield. Yeah, thanks. Damn. Well played. Oh well. Deadly Shot. Alright, so now my tactics have changed slightly because I'm not going to be able to clear away that thing immediately. Dragoning Mechanic. Or Razorfin Hunter. I think I'm just going to go for the Dragoning Mechanic right now, just push out a few more stronger, and then I can Razorfin Hunter and coin next token next turn. So yeah, let's do the Dragoning Mechanic for now, put some numbers out on the board, something that's a bit tougher to kill, and yeah, let's see what he does. He's probably going to use some spells if he's got them to clear those 2 away. Another taunt, and he's got 2 more left, so he's just going to arrow me. Okay, it's going to be Nahina. Good, okay. I might actually just consecrate next turn now, because all of those are low enough. That might be a good option to prevent that Ahina from getting too damn big. And then I will be able to take out his Grizzly then. Okay, so I'm going to do the damage first, so I get the healing. Oh no, there's no healing. What am I talking about? I think I have priests here. Okay, well, his stuff is dead. Now I don't know if I want to use... I'm not going to use the Hand of Protection quite yet. So yeah, that's my turn. And let's see what we get now. Okay, animal companion, possibly a taunt, is it? Yes. Damn. Okay, so I can Blessing of Might to take out the taunt, which I might just do as well. So I can drop. I can't drop both Razor Fen Hunters and do a Blessing of Might. Give it Jason Minions taunt. So I think.
Let me think.
Yes, I think I'm going to drop my Razor Fen Hunter. Give this one the Blessing of Might to take out his taunt. Why not? And summon another minion like that. That puts me in a better position. And yeah, let's see how that goes now. So he might use another spell to get rid of two of them. Keep forgetting what multi-shot, that's what it is. Okay, he's summoning a lot of minions too. Now I wish I had Mother Consecrate, because that would go down well right now. Anyway, okay, Eaglehorn Bow, and what's he going to pick off? So he's going to pick that off, okay. That's fine, that helps minimize his minions. He might pick off my other ball. I don't know why you would do that. That was... Not exactly sure why you did that. So this game isn't going exactly as the way I planned, because he seems to also be just summoning a ton of minions all at once. Okay, so he did 3 damage to me. So now I can also give another Blessing of Might, or a Hand of Protection. So let's see here. I can drop both of these if I want to. And I can use my boar to take out his boar. I can use my Razor Fen Hunter to take out his other Razor Fen Hunter. The other option, of course, is to use the Defender of Argus to buff up instead and then take out that one. Actually, that might be the better idea. So I can drop my Razor Fen Hunter here. And then buff up these two. And now I'm going to lose my taunts, but I'm going to be able to take out all of his except the boar, which is kind of handy. So I'm going to take that one out. Yeah, I need to do that. Let's take that out, and then I can take this one out as well. I'm not really worried about having taunts in the field. I need to get rid of his minions. So, yeah, I think that put me in a better position. Alright, let's move on. And he's still got his Eaglehorn Bow, which he's probably going to play some secrets now, so yeah. Alright, he's going to do 2 damage. He's probably going to pick off my ball with his. Yeah. And now I can drop my Dragonling Mechanic. Do you really want to? Okay, he's got no secrets, I guess. He just likes the Eaglehorn Bow. Who knew? Kill Command, who's got no... Oh, doesn't matter. Well, he's cleared my board. Congratulations. So, I've got options. I can drop both of these and then Hand of Protection on the Raid Leader, which might be the best route. Or I just Dragonling Mechanic, throw out a token and drop him next turn if any of my stuff survives, which might be a better idea. Yeah, sorry about that. So let's see now. Should I drop the Raid Leader? They can't attack yet, so there's a very good chance he just gets picked off. I'm going to leave it for next turn. Drop a summon minion out. Let's have a sip of water. Oh, damn. Alright, I'm going to have to do something about that. Alrighty, let's see what I get now. Okay, Murloc Tidehunter now. I think a Blessing of Might on one of these would be a good idea to pick that off. He will kill it, so I'm going to use my Dragonling to kill it then. Raid Leader now would not help me kill that off, but it could help me kill off the 2/2 hyenas. Fun. Actually, I'm going to do that. I'm going to Blessing of Might on that one and take that out. Okay. Now he's got his 2/2 hyenas. Now I can drop that, and drop that, and should I handle protection on one of them? So I'm going to lose my Silverhand Recruit. Yeah, I'm going to drop that. Lose my Silverhand Recruit on one of them. Get some damage on this one, unfortunately. And should I? No, I'm going to keep it. I'm a good Stormwind champion, and he's better to use the Divine Shield on to keep him really alive for much longer. Alright, let's see what he can do. He might do a multi-shot. Okay, well, let's see what that hits. Damn, the one that didn't one hit. Oh well. Okay, he's going to steady shot me, and he's got one card left. So this is actually in my favor now. So I've got to Consecrate to deal with anything that he wants to do. I'm not going to use the Hand of Protection yet. Just going to hit him in the face with some stuff. And he might have an explosive shot there to pick off the rest of my things, but we'll see. Yeah, that's the turn. The great thing is with the Paladin deck is even if you don't have cards, you still have the ability to put out a 1/1 minion. So let's see what Animal Companion he gets. It's the boar, and I wonder he's going to pick that off right. That's really, really, you're going to do that? Well, I think that was a very bad idea, to be perfectly honest. Well, he's trying to force me to play my minion into it, so I guess it wasn't such a bad decision. He just doesn't know that I can drop that. He really should have picked it off, actually, because he doesn't know what cards I've got, and I've got the Divine Shield to protect this guy, take out his boar, and still have it on the board. So that was actually a very bad idea. I'm going to drop the token, so now my board is full. And if I get a Stormwind champion, it would be fantastic, because now these guys are doing a crap ton of damage to him if he's not careful. And I've got to Consecrate in case he drops a bunch of minions. So hey, sure, you can do 2 damage to me every turn, but if you haven't got anything else, you're indeed doo-doo. Ah, the True Silver Champion, even better. So I'm going to put that on. I can't summon any more minions because my board is so full. So I'm just going to hit him in the face. And I'm going to use my Stormwind Champion just this once so that I can get a bit of healing. And I think he is going to be dead soon. And next turn I'm going to use Consecrate just to bring him down even more. Yeah, he's dead next turn. Unless he's got something to wipe my board, and even then I can still... Yeah, he's dead. Sure. Okay, it doesn't matter. I can Stormwind Champion and Consecrate and he's dead. So it really doesn't matter. Yeah, well played. Gonna Consecrate, do the 2 damage to him. I can now do 2 damage to that and then finish him off with the Stormwind Champion, and that's the game. Yeah. So you can see how powerful having all those minions is on the board. So that is really a good demonstration of how the Pally Swarm works. Using your minions to pick up his all the time. Yeah, that's pretty good. Actually, I'm quite happy with that. Oh, yeah, some gold. Well done. Cool. Right, so let's move on to another game. And we're back, guys, for the second game. Now we're playing against the Priest, XM3399, and the Priest is actually not that good against this deck because he pretty much just has a Holy Nova. Let me just quickly pick my cards here. I'm not going to have the Consecrate. All 3 of these cards are actually pretty good to start with, to be perfectly honest. I think I'm going to swap the Ray Leader and the Consecration. Let me try and get... But like I was saying, he can only really do Holy Nova as a board clear, and he's got his Power Word Death and... I forgot the other Power Word spell, but yeah. So I'm going first again this turn, which... Oh no, I went second last game. I'm just going to end the turn because there's really nothing I'm going to do here. I might consider dropping the Knife Juggler. He needs 3 mana in order to pick that off with a spell, which he might coin into, but then that means I've just got him to waste his coin, which is fine. All fine. So, I am going to drop the Knife Juggler. He can't do any damage. Nothing on the board he has can do damage unless he swaps health, and that would... that would actually be in my benefit then, for him to use that ability now. Right, so let me end the turn. That's what my play is going to be. Doesn't really have the means to pick it off now unless he coins into a spell or uses Inner Fire to make this thing's attack equal to its health. So we'll have to see how that goes. And he's coining into a spell. Come on. Oh no, Demolisher. Okay. It's going to probably hit my Knife Juggler. Oh no, at the start of the turn. Interesting. Now, I can drop my Razorfen instead of my Murloc Tidehunter. That would make better use of my mana. So, I think I'm actually going to do that. Let's hope he hits the taunt. At least once. Okay. Okay. So that helps. Small minions now. Now the chances of him picking off this thing are less. And end turn, and let's see where that damage goes. Yes, thank you very much. So he's probably going to pick this off now anyway with one of his power word spells. And let's see, my next turn, it depends on what he puts out. I might consecrate if he puts a lot of big guys out. I might even Defender of Argus to pick that off easier. Yes, +1/+1. This would survive then if I pick off the Demolisher. Okay, let's see where he goes with this. He might just pick off my Razorfen Hunter with his Demolisher. In fact, that's what I would do, because his Demolisher would still survive. Okay, he's got another Taunt out, which isn't a big deal, to be perfectly honest. Oh, okay, he's giving it +2 health. So, I will use my... Okay, what are you doing? Okay, yeah, that was the best idea. So, on this turn, I could just... If I dropped this, it would survive. And both of them would survive, actually. So that might be my best idea. If I drop the taunt, it means that I can't pick off his. So I'm going to use the Defender of Argus. Let's see where that dagger goes. Okay, well... Whatever. I'm going to pick that off anyway. Alrighty. And then I can pick up his Demolisher without losing my ball, and then I have 2 taunts in place, even though he hasn't got any minions, but yeah. So, next turn, he's used his coin, so he can't hardly Nova quite yet. And now this is in the sweet spot of 4 damage, so he can't pick that off with any of his power word spells, which is kind of handy. And if that survives, I'm going to be dropping my Murloc Tidehunter to get the 2 daggers out. And yeah, I've got a Hand of Protection if Hand of Protection if I really want to, or just put another minion out, 1/1. Okay, whenever this minion takes damage, draw a card. Okie dokie. So I don't think he realizes I'm just going to use that to pick it off, but okay. Now this is actually perfect because now I can use my Sword of Justice instead. I want to get these buffed up, which is nice. So now I've got buffed up Murlocs. Anything else I put out will also get buffed with a 1/1. And 2 daggers. Yes! The daggers didn't hit the Acolyte of Pain, which is exactly what I wanted. So I'm going to pick you off. You get 1 card. Sorry for you. And now I can put out 6 damage onto him. I'm not going to use my sword, obviously. I want to maintain the durability. Oop, somebody wants me. I'm going to maintain my durability for buffing my minions. So, end the turn. Yeah, that went quite well. Damn, throat clearing. I need to drink some more water. So he could Holy Nova now, and that would kill everything. So, if he's got Holy Nova, now's a good time to use it. Okay, he doesn't. Either that or he's chosen not to use it. I don't know why he did that. It's just going to die. Yeah. And now I can Archer Protector it. I mean, yeah, things are just going fantastic here for me now. So, I'm going to kill off that Questing Adventurer because that's a real pain in the bum. And I'm not going to waste... So I'm going to give that one a Divine Shield. I'm going to hit him in the face. Sorry. I'm not going to kill his Loot Order because I'm going to force him to come into me. Rather put the damage through immediately. And I'm actually going to drop that as well. Now he's got 3 taunts to get through. And I've got 1 durability left on my Sword of Justice. So hey, my board's full. Who would have thunk? This game's also going exactly the way I intended, and he might just quit now, because unless he can clear my entire board... Well, you know, if he drops the Holy Nova now... Okay, so he'll pick that off, and he might Holy Nova now, and I would have done a damage on that. If you've got a Holy Nova, you have to use it. You haven't really got a choice here. So, actually he has to clear these 2, otherwise he's dead. Put a copy of random from your opponent's deck into the battlefield. Ah, okay. Thanks. Oh, shit. Oh well, he's dead anyway. It doesn't matter. Come on. Finish your turn, heal yourself up for 2 to go to 11, and then you're still dead. I'm sorry. Come on. He doesn't get the battle cry, because battle cries are only if you play it from your hand. So, yeah, he lost out on the 1-1 whelps there. It's an 8-8, which would be intimidating if he wasn't down to 9. So he really has to... Yeah, he can't for Holy Nova now, he's out of mana. He can't... Yeah, I don't know what he's going to do. He might have a... Yeah. Shadowwood Pain, well done. Yeah, he knows he's dead. I think he might just concede here now. Yeah, he doesn't. He's making me do it for him. So I'm going to drop that. And then hit him in the face for 7, which is... There we go. Alrighty, well that's another great game to see how the Belly Swarm works. That worked out kind of nicely, actually. That's great. Okay. Well, let's move on to another game. Alright guys, this is game number 3, and we are playing against another priest. The priests are so popular since they were buffed in the patch. And yeah, I'm going to... I don't know. I think I'm going to swap the taunt and hope I get one of my... Ah, damn. It's a True Silver Champion. Oh well. It's not a terribly bad starting hand, but it's not exactly what I was hoping for. So, oh, I've got a Knife Juggler. Well, that helps. Greetings, and end turn. So I don't have the coin this turn, which is not a big deal. It's a bit helpful to help get some of my minions out a bit quicker. Light Warden, whenever a character is healed, gain +2 attack. That includes himself, so I do need to find a way to get rid of that. Damn. Now the Knife Juggler, I think can get out of hand pretty quickly. I don't have anything right now to take care of it. So I'm going to get that guy out and pass the turn. So I just need to make sure that whatever I deal damage to or kill, it's that one first. Now he might just... He can't attack with... He might attack with that and then heal it up to give it more attack, yeah. But it doesn't... Yeah, so I can do 2 damage to that later. And not at the moment, though. And if I drop that, it's going to die. I might just need to put another recruit out. Interesting. Coin would have been useful here. Let me think. I think I'm just going to put the Sylvain recruit. There's nothing I can put out right now that's going to put me in a better position than that recruit. And he's going to heal it up again. Hit into it, heal it up again, and buff it up to a 5-2. Ah, now he's going to get some card draw out of that one as well. At least next turn I can pick it off with my True Silver Champion, which I think I'm going to do. I'm going to take the 5 damage, but I don't really have much option right now. I've got to get rid of that thing. So, yeah. Not ideal. But yeah, that's what the True Silver Champion is there for. Do the damage to it. Okay, so that's been taken out. I've got the 5 damage, but not many other options. Enter. And I can pick the Northshire Cleric off next turn with this as well, which will be useful. He can't get into a card draw for now. And I'm going to drop my Dragonling Mechanic next turn. Actually, I might... Now I might actually drop my Knife Juggler. Oh god, he's got another one of those. Okay. We'll have to see how that goes. So, he healed me. Interesting. What was he hoping to get the card draw? Oh, damn, he's buffing it. Okay, now I realise. Clever play, though. Okay, so my options are to take... damn, which one should I take out? My options are... Well, I could consecrate as well, and then take out his Northshire Cleric, but that seems like a waste. I want to leave it for if he puts a lot more out. This is not an easy decision. I think I'm gonna drop my... Indeed. I think I'm going to drop... Oh, let me take that out first. That's gonna be a thing. So only take the 1 damage because I heal for 2. Okay. Yes. My options now is to drop the Knife Juggler and... Should I use the Argent Protector or just... Actually, I want the 2-2 out, so I'm going to give him the Divine Shield. Why not? Ah, damn. I was hoping the damage would go through to him, to be perfectly honest. Okay, so I've neutralized those 2, the Light Wardens, which didn't do a hell of a lot. They did do some damage. But at least they are out of the way, and to be honest, I think he made a mistake playing it that early. So he might just, if he's got no cards, heal his Northshire Cleric up. Otherwise it is going to die next turn when I'm potentially on the daggers. So next turn I can drop the Dragoon Mechanic and a Silverhand Recruit, and then be in a good position with 4 things on the board unless he finds a way to kill off my stuff. Now he can do a Holy Nova, but that would be a waste. I think he might just heal his Northshire Cleric with some card draw then. Because you got nothing, at least you've got that option. He's going to die next turn unless he heals it anyway, so... Okay, he's going to use a Holy Smite. Well done. Yeah, expected that. It's going to die next turn, so he wants some card draw out of it for now. Okay, and anything else? If not, you can pass the turn back, because I want to do stuff, if you'll let me. Oh, come on. No. Okay. That was a big waste, to be perfectly honest. He's hoping it won't kill. Okay. I see his thinking there, but I don't think that's going to be the case. So, I've got 6 to play with. I'm going to drop the Dragoon Mechanic and hope one of the daggers go through. Yep. And the next one. Yep. And then I'm going to also token and see if that goes through to it. And is my luck with me? Yeah, right, so I'll pick it off anyway. Right. So that's my turn. I'm sorry, I have to check this now because I'm getting messages. Right, what's he going to do? Alright, so he's got the Lightspawn, he's going to buff that up, make it a 7/7. And what else? He's going to coin into what? Double it. Okay, so that's now a very scary beast. And he's going to silence my Knife Juggler. It's a bit of a waste. I would have waited, because now I'm going to drop that. So 14 damage, that is damn scary, and I don't really have an answer to it. I can do that to drop it to 12. If I drop the raid leader, that becomes 4, 7, 10, 12. Wow, I'll have to use everything I've got to clear that off. Wow. Use a Stormwind Champion. I cannot consecrate to help get rid of it. He'll just power right through. If I don't kill it, he's just going to deal 14 damage to me and potentially double it again next turn. So I have to kill it. Damn. Very well played. He's going to clear my board. Damn, why are my messages coming in so much? I've got to use the Consecrate to deal that 2 damage. I have to get rid of that thing. Oh, wait. I just need to deal damage to it, right? Okay, I'm going to drop that. Let's do all this damage first to save the Consecrate. It's going to clear all that stuff, but at least it's now basically impotent. Summon that, drop that, and I'm now finished. Okay, so I'm in a much better position now. He's got some work there. He needs to do a lot of healing on that. He could heal it up for 2, make it 4, but it's nowhere near as threatening as it is now. So that's a much better thing. Okay, he's going to get himself some card draw. Clever boy. Now, what else are you going to do? You can't heal it twice. So now it's a 4-4, and the most you can do is 4 damage. Great. Perfect. Okay, so he's going to get rid of my raid leader, damn. But I've got a Stormwind champion to help there next turn. And I might hand a protection on something as well, so that it doesn't die. Raging Worgen, interesting. Okay, it's going for me, interesting. So, an option here might actually be to consecrate. Do 2 damage to all of them. But that doesn't clear it. And I think... Okay, so I'm going to do a consecration to all of them. Right. So now they're all down to there. Now I want to also give something a hand of protection. Do I? Or do I want to just sacrifice them and bring out the Dragon Mechanic? Actually, that might be a better idea, to be perfectly honest. So, out you go. Out you go. Out you go. Dragon Mechanic. So, yeah, that's a better position being with something on the board. Alright, let's see what he can do now. Oh, there's a broken in-turn button again. They haven't fixed that bug yet. Alright, so he might Holy Nova, but that'll just give 2 damage. Temple Enforcer, okay. Not giving health to anything, which is nice. Power Word Shield, okay, so he's making it 8. And what do I get? Sword of Justice. I cannot use that now. If I want to use my Stormwind Champion, that will give me 6 damage there. Damn, then he's still got 6 damage. I can use both hands of protection as well on these, which I will do. But that'll only give me 6 damage on that minion, which is painful. Yes, this is turning out to be... he's much better priest player. And if I don't kill, he's going to pick off my Stormwind champion. So that is not nice. So what I'm going to do... Okay, Stormwind champion. Okay. Then I'm going to let this one die. I'm going to hand a protection on this guy. So he's still alive. Still hitting. I'm going to give this one a hand of protection as well, so it can't be killed easily. And end turn. I'd rather my 3-5 be picked off than my 6-6. So now he's got a choice. He can... Okay, he's going to burst that... Oh, he's going to mind control. Damn, I forgot about the mind control. Damn you, mind control! No, he's got no mana left, but yeah, he's just going to hit me for 7. Yeah, I think this game's over now. I'm pretty much over. Well, I can take out that with the Stormwind Champion and my Dragon Mechanic. Yes. And I'm going to end the turn there. He needs to decide whether just to power 3 to me or to try and pick off my Stormwind Champion. Or he could just mind control again. In which case I'm just going to... Oh, damn priests. Thought Steel... I don't have... Oh, he might be. Obviously. Razorfen Hunter... Yeah, I'm dead. Unless I get something truly amazing, I'm screwed. yeah, he's just going to win next turn. There's really nothing I can do here. So, yeah, well played.
Well played.
Let's just concede. Ah, well. It happens. It happens. So, yeah, we lost the game. But I think that just shows you some of the weaknesses and strengths of the Pally Swarm deck. And, yeah, the real problem there was partly with card draw, because it can be affected by that. The other problem we had there was he kind of just outplayed us, really. He had such great card draw with his Northshire Clerics and his Lightspawns. Yeah, I mean, yeah, all credit to him. It was a good deck to play against. All right, well, that's the Pally Swarm deck, and we won two out of our 3 games there, which isn't too bad. And thanks so much, guys. See you next time. Ciao.